Hello everyone, this is part 72.3.5 of beta testing for Football Tactics and Glory World. This is a new game from developer Creoteam, which is planned for release no sooner than the second quarter of 2015. So here we have our match against Kisapu. Now Kisapu are second in their league. They're actually quite strong for this league. As we can see, that their biggest element is our goalkeeper, and they've also got quite a range of defenders here, including some DFs, which is going to make it quite difficult. Their goalkeeper has a good control, 59, so that makes head play really not a very useful tactic here. So I'm actually tempted to rest Dark Queen for this one and try someone else. But we'll go back to the match in a minute. Let's look at the messages. They're wanting to purchase Dark Queen. I'm not inclined to do that, to be honest. So I'll just say request more for now. My actual view on this is that I've requested more. It didn't cost me anything. I think there should be some sort of cost to request more, even if it's a very minor glory cost, like 1 glory, 2 glory, depending on which league you're on, because it shouldn't really be free, to be able to request more, in my opinion. But that's just it doesn't matter. I'm quite happy to take it for free for now. But that's just an opinion on the game, and this is an old feature going back to I think going back, in the current game. So it's not a new feature or anything like that. And the scouts delivered the list, so we can look at the list. The scouts. We've got our extended list. Let's see what we have here. Is there anyone we really like the look of? And can we afford them as well, for that matter? He's not very good, is he? Emperor. And they're all going to be quite old. Is there anybody looking? Now he's interesting, Carla, and I can't afford him because that's a left forward, and I really do like the idea of having a wing back, and he's got decent control for this league, so I actually think I'm going to buy him, Carla. So he's going to cost me three glory and 13,000. We've got 66,000, so that's fine. Let's buy Carla. So Carla is bought. That's good. Orko, look at him. Defense and passing. He's quite good actually. 57. He's quite a lot for our budget at the moment. He's an interesting one because he's got layoff pass. His passing is dire, but he does have layoff pass. I'm not sure if I want to spend 50,000 on that though. Although, you could argue it's a good thing to do. I'm not seeing many brilliant defenders in here. He's interesting, but he's a CD. But for what I want to do in the league, perhaps that would be a good option. I'm not gonna. Jabba's awful. So the only one I would even consider is really Irian, even though his passing's terrible. But he is an MF. And he's quite old. I don't know. None of these guys look that great, to be honest. He's interesting, though. He's got 26 defense. He's 32, though. So, some of these guys would be interesting if you just want to get through the season and are wanting to change club, which is probably my case, actually. Some of these guys would actually be quite interesting. But I don't think I need to do that just now. So let's leave it and let's just keep our money for now. And we've got a training. Yeah, this is a training from Carla. That's not great options for a left forward. Layoff pass is not good for a left forward, so I'm going to go for head play. Rainbow Feint's okay, but he's going to have hardly any time to learn these things. It's going to take him 2 years and he's 30. It's going to take him almost 3 years. Well, he might get a couple of levels of head play in if he's lucky. So I think we'll just go for the head play here. Right, so we might even use him in this match, actually. Yeah, we might use him in this match because we've got a left forward here. Yeah, let's use him. So I'm not going to play Dark Queen in this match, so let's put Carla in. We'll use him. Edvar will keep on for a moment. Tauros. I'm going to keep everybody else on, I think. Yeah, we'll put Tauros in for Mina. Void has to come in for Arcano. We'll put Sergei like that, and then I think that's... I think we want Uma in instead of, say, the Mohair. The Mohair is almost retired, so even though he's got relatively good stats compared to some of the others, no point in really playing him. We'll be back soon. He'll be back for our cup matches, hopefully, and that's that. So I'm just thinking this is the last chance we have to actually buy players. So I am thinking of just trenching our squad by buying, say, Docederal, who's actually got quite good defense, or even he's 22 and Mank has 11. You know, even some of these guys just to tide us over wouldn't be so bad. And we do have the money, so I think I will actually buy. Or should we go for a DF? Because we are sort of don't have really any DFs in here, or somebody who could be turned into this. So maybe Amaritas would be better. Just as a reserve. We'll buy Amaritas as a reserve. So there you go. Nice afro style or hairstyle. I don't know if it is an afro actually. I don't think it is. I think it's just fluffed up. Anyway. So he's in here, and I think we'll put him in. He's on the yellow card as well. We'll put him. His stats weren't as good as I thought. He's only got 18 defense. It suggests he had 20 odd. But he's got good control though. His control's excellent for this league. So who are we going to replace him with? Who are we going to replace him with? I think it has to be one of the midfielders, doesn't it? We'll put him in here. Okay, that's fine. Let's get on with this game. So what's our tactic? Our tactic's straightforward. Get the ball to oh, we've got another training, so let's do that. That's Amarnitas. Yeah, I can do long pass. You might not even learn it before he retires, but anyway. So contracts. We'll have a few contracts, but we've got lots of money, so we should be fine with that. So we're going to just try and break in. That's the main object. That's the main tactic for this particular match, so let's get going. Kisapu. Or Kisapu, I'm not sure. I think Kisapu's better. It sounds more natural for me to say that. He goes charging into the box. Oh, he gets, he's not got bad accuracy actually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Ed far here, because that means he's got a straight shot right down the middle if he gets a chance. Although these will stack, which will not be that great for us. What's he going to do? Tries to get past Void, who don't want to go that way. So yeah, so Edvar's got a chance to shoot now, but yeah. I suppose if he gets past this, he's got a reasonable chance of scoring. We'll have a go. Well, he scores, so he does get past it. It was worth doing. That's a good shot, speculative long-range shot, and Edvar puts us in the lead. So Duffin, he's actually from Sodor, Duffin, and Talum comes in. He's not got great control, Talum, though. I think Talum will try and come back and take the ball. We'll give it to Mina, and Mina will move out to the wing and see if he can at least delay them or hold it. They bring Veil Weaver all the way up to try and take the ball, and he does. Let's see if Mina can take it back, and he does. That's good. And then I think Mina will just go for a little run. And in fact, he'll go all the way up here. Further up the pitch we are, the less chance we've got of scoring, and you know, at this level, when there's no real passing skills in the teams, going all the way down the pitch is often the best way to avoid conceding a goal. So there we go, 1-0 up at half time. That's actually pretty good. Tempted to take him off for someone. Does anybody RD? Mustali does actually have RD, so maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll put Mustali in for Mina so he can get some RD as well. RD specialization points, so that's fine. Let's see how they do. Let's move him back into here, and I think everybody else is fine. So let's see if we can hold on to this lead or extend it even. So it goes to Duffin. You're going to shoot. No, he's going to pass to. Tell him he's got great accuracy, but doesn't work. So he's got control. He's got great control, Mustali. So I'm going to do this again. He's going to go up, and he's going to hold. And Duffin's got decent defence, but he doesn't manage to take it. That plan worked. That's good. So unlike he's going to do that. What's his defence like? Control's not great, but you know, at this level, when you control, this controls 14 there, it goes up to 20, and in the lower leagues it can be effective. That wasn't effective here because he didn't manage to retain the ball. He tries a lofted pass. I'm not sure why he tried a lofted pass, because there was nothing stopping him just doing a normal pass, but anyway. Void's going to try and take the ball. He does. Now, I could move forward, just hold it, or I could just pass to Edvard and he could have a shot. But I think I will actually do that. I'll just move forward one and then hold. See if he can hold on. It gives him control of 41. He's got a reasonable chance of keeping the ball, and he does. In fact, he gets fouled. So yeah, it's basically a direct free kick because it's taken. No, it's not direct because you can't actually score from that particular square, but it's in their half, so we set up for this one. We'll put Armarita here. And I suppose, who's got the worst defence? He's got 28, he's got 28, So the best thing to do is just put him here. And then you just try and shoot through if we're going to do that. I think I will, and we'll bring him back like here. Right, so I can pass to him and he could just try and blast through. Which would have a reasonable chance of success, actually. I could try a lofted path. That doesn't look very promising, does it? So I think it's just going to be Now the other, well no, I was going to say if you could get it to him, he could even just go in the corner and just try and hold the ball. But let's just try, and then see. That's it. He's got a good chance of scoring actually, but he doesn't, unfortunately. So they've got to try and get all the way back up their pitch to try and score. That's not going to do it. And we've basically won this game 1-0 because there's no way he can get the ball into a shooting position. So a good result. 1-0 against one of the better teams in the league. That's really, really good. Again, Ta'avi, and he's got man of the match. And sometimes the way it works is they take when the game decides who gets man of the match and team of the round, it actually takes the players with the highest giftedness, and that's basically on the basis that they are known to be better. And so they often, and you know, like the journalists and the pundits and things, just assume that they're playing better in a sense. And it sounds logical to me, actually. It's a logical way to look at things. So yeah, I think the developers did a good job in that. So what we got here, he's got 1 year, 16 days to go up to the next level. Not much point in using that. He's 29. He's not going to get much here. We could do fan favourite. I'll do stamina because he is quite an important player to us actually. So that's fine. Oh, I've just realised I forgot to renew all the contracts and things like that. I don't think I'll have too much problem here, but if you do that and a player's about to leave, you could actually lose key players, but I don't think that will happen in this case. No, it hasn't happened, but you know. That was an error on my part. I should have renewed the contracts for at least a year for the ones that were coming close to it, but I think we're okay. So, team of the round, yeah, we did well here. We actually got the reward. Only one glory though. We've got 4 players: Leonida for tackle, Halcon for tackle, Dalavi for an assist, and Edvar for his goal. Sounds good. And there we go. So we got through. Let's look at the table. There we go. Look at that. We're in second place, and we're now 4 points clear of the 6th place, which is our target. But we've got a very good chance of getting promoted here, and then frankly, our team will be stronger in the second half, probably. Although we will lose some of our we've got two lone players, but neither of them I would say are key to our success. So let's move forward. Oh no, we're not actually out the yeah, the contracts are here, so I didn't actually make a mistake after all. We haven't reached the end of the transfer window, so that's good. So let's do the contracts then. I'll say like he would leave if we didn't update that contract, so yeah, we definitely need to do that one. He's 26. I'll say I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay with this team, so one year's fine. Void, 1 year's definitely fine for him. The older if once they go over 30, there's no point in doing more than 1 year for the most part, in my opinion. Whether younger, and so say I was wanted to have this team, to develop this team over time, then I'd be tempted to do Halcon for longer periods to keep him, and it would be cheaper as well because he would actually gain levels, and I'd eventually be able to sell him hopefully for a decent amount of price. But that doesn't relate to this. And then we've got Tharon. One year is good enough for him. And there we go. So we have done everyone. These 2 guys are on loan, so they don't matter so much. So that's fine. And then we could just click on. I don't think there's anybody else we want to buy, but I'll just have a quick look. I don't see anybody there who's jumping out at me, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think I'll leave it. So on to the next match, which is going to be our, well, yes, it's going to be our second leg against Water Valleys. So yeah, it's not taking too long to click on. That's good. In earlier versions, it was taking a wee bit longer, a wee bit too long. But in this case, I think it's within reasonable limitations, so it's fine. We won 2-0. Let's see what they're set up like. So they're quite vulnerable to shots actually. No, actually, their goalkeeper's not great in crosses, but what's our chances of actually getting through these guys? Yeah, I mean, we could try and go in there, but it's not that useful. But I think the best thing to do is actually put Edvar on the wing, and we'll actually put. We're not going to use Carla, at least not just now, and we'll put Dark Queen in. I think we'll take him off for now and put Tigra on. Void we've got in, and I think Sergebi, do we want to move anybody else around? I don't think we do. I think everybody else is fine. So, who's taking this? We are. So I'm just going to go for the straightforward, past the Dark Queen. I'll actually put him here. And then just shoot. What's his? Yeah, I want to pass him to here actually. He's got 2 defense, so passing through him. Well, I believe he's got 2 defense anyway. So passing through him shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it could be higher because we still don't know exactly what his stats are. Right, so let's just get started on this match, and let's hope we can get through to the next round. pass right through him, and yeah, it does actually have 2 defense by the look of it. So he's going to move out to the wing, and then I'm just going to try a straight shot, power shot. We get a corner. Okay, so Tigra will take it. Darkroom will move here, and Edvar will move here. So one tactic that I've never really sort of recognised before is that, so interestingly, they haven't put anyone in here, so if I cross, he's got a good chance of scoring and nobody's blocking him, so that's probably the best. But I could actually pass directly to him, and then he could try and shoot. And if he gets knocked out there, then have a straight shot. But I actually think that the crossing's probably the best option, so we'll just do that. We'll just go for the cross and see how it goes. Tries a diving header, and unfortunately it goes wide, but that's fine. Passes out to Arundel. As expected, he goes up the wing. I think I'll bring Mina in to try and tackle him. He succeeds, and I'm just going to actually pass all the way down to Edvar, whose control goes up, being an FW. But he loses the ball. But their defense is getting a wee bit. What's he going to do? He's moving out. His controls. So I'm going to move him forward, and I'm going to try and tackle him, and he succeeds actually. And then I'll move to Edvar again. His control's only 6 now, so anybody who tries to tackle him will almost certainly get the ball. Yeah. But, so what have we got here? He's got defense 21, he's got defense 13. Well, I think he should try and take the ball actually, yeah, that's good. And then he's a D, so I could even try and dribble in and then have a straight shot and goal. But his defense is so low, it's probably not worth doing that. So he's going to go down the wing, and he's got a straight shot and goal. Now that, you try a position shot, why not? Doesn't succeed, but another shot on target. Yeah, he's not going to. They're not going to be able. They don't have any passing skills, so they're not going to be able to do anything from here. And that's it. The first. And I would say we should have dominated that. So we got. Not really. We're not in possession, but we did have 3 shots of goal to their 0. They hardly even got. They didn't even get near our goal actually. They will this time, though, I would imagine. Mina's a bit tired. Let's put him on for Mostali again. We won't be playing these guys for a while, so we may as well just keep them on. Okay, no, I'll leave it just now. Let's just leave it as it is. Calivenes, Doomhan. Void manages to intercept, he does his job, that's good. You pass to Tigra. Tigra will just move out to the wing and he'll control as best he can. His control's not brilliant to the most extent, but he's got a reasonable chance of keeping this ball, which he does. So he's a CD, so I could move here and then try and... I'm in position to try and cross, but I'm not convinced that's the best thing to do. His accuracy is not too bad actually, so I might actually... So I've got a choice, I can either pass to him here, which is fine, and then he can shoot. I could even try and do that. Yeah, well, I could do that and then see if I can get across, but I don't think crossing is a good option here. Do that, he can shoot himself. But I don't think that's any better than just passing to Dark Queen and him having a shot. So Dark Queen will have a go. I'll try position shot this time, and it's another save. So that didn't really work. Getting lots of shots on goal, but they're not going anywhere, unfortunately. So Dumbhan moves out to the wing. He's only got 3 controls, so I think Edvar will come back, take the ball, and I think he will control now. He managed to hold on to the ball, that's good, but his trouble is his passing isn't brilliant, is it? So he's coming into the centre. That's so probably the best thing for him to do is just to go down like that. I didn't like we're 2-0 up on aggregate. There's only really one turn left for them to score. So let's just have a pot shot, and he scores. Yeah, it's worth doing occasionally, isn't it? And I'm going to take Edvard off and put on Uma, just to give him a bit of a run. I may as well put Elder on as well. Just change everybody. Let's put Tarwan up here, and I think that will do it. Good speculative shot by Edvar goes in. Doesn't really have any effect on whether we go through or not, but it means it just gets we will hopefully win the game. Well, we will now. So that's a good victory. And we go through to the proper knockout stage of the Prestige Cup now. That's when things might get a bit more difficult. And we see it's 65% possession. They got no shots on target. They hardly even got close to our goal in that. So we really, really dominated that match. But only came out with a 1-0 win. There we go. So it looks like Dark Queen's leveled up. He has, and 10 months. So I think I'll give him fan favorite actually, because he kind of is a fan favorite, isn't he? There we go. Some glory and money. That's nice. And there we go. That was quite. And some of them were quite convincing against Paramos Wilderness. And we get 3 guys in team of the round, but we're not actually the top team with the most players. So we got Void with a couple of tackles. Tigra moves about a lot, and Edvar got a tackle and a goal, and a late goal at that, a winning goal. So yeah, and we will play Kelisar. I'm interested to see where they are. Kelisar, not in the first league. No, in the third. There they are. So they're top team in the third league, the league above us. So it's not, at least it's not a second league team, but that will be pretty difficult considering we're 1.5 stars and they're apparently 2 stars, so we're not that far behind them. You never know. So roll on to the next thing, and I think this one will be the next national team match now. So we'll just roll this on now, and then we'll stop the video. Again, just I let it roll on to see how long it's going to take, and because since it's beta testing, so the devs can see as well. So no point in cutting it short. So yeah, we're doing not too bad. We're second in the league. We're through to the knockouts of the Prestige Cup, and then now we've got quite a lot of national team matches. So normally in the old days when you didn't have national team matches, this would be basically coming to the almost to the winter break. But I've got quite a few matches to play. We've got about, I don't know, 4 or 5 or 6 maybe. I don't know. It's quite a few. So I'm going to be busy before I get to the winter break. This is taking a wee bit of time, but that's because there's a lot of matches to filter through. And obviously, it wasn't too bad though. And you got to bear in mind there was a lot of other matches to do. But so I think considering we didn't have any matches to play, and there would be a lot of other matches in there, that's not too bad. So the next stage will be we've got if you look at the calendar, we have to pick our team. We'll do that in the next video, and we've got a national team match against the Power Brokers, and then another one against the military. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll do that next round. What does that say? One of our players, oh yeah, our CM has actually recovered now, so that's good. And we'll leave the video for now, and thanks for watching. See you next time.